Hi, this is Summer with Summer's Tips and Stitches, and I wanted to make a video to show you all the cool things I made this weekend. I had a good crochet weekend, and I wanted to show y'all before my creations got absorbed into the household. So, the last video you saw, I went to Michael's with my husband, and I had purchased this book. I also put in my Amazon wish list. My kids are fighting. Unicorns and Dragons 1, the original book. This is sequel. This is sequel here. So I bought this. Just 1 minute. I'm going to get up real quick here and just shut the door. You're going to see the mess behind me, but my daughter's fighting. Okay, so that's better. Now you guys won't have to hear that. Okay, so I bought this book, and originally I bought all the yarn and supplies to make this guy. But as I started, the first part of him, if I can find him in this book, he is super hard, you guys. I tried to make, I'm trying to find the name of the part, his inner mouth, the inner mouth. I probably tried to make it 4 times, and every time I came up 2 stitches short. It's basically where you do a chain and you crochet around and you're making some kind of an oblong or oval piece. And I can't do it. Now, the cool thing is apparently there's videos linked that you can watch a little tutorial, so I'm going to have to do that. But I just wanted to have something easy and fun to work on while I watched Netflix or YouTube. So, you guys, thanks to my wonderful yarn hoarding, I had all the right colors to make, well, not the specific colors, but close enough. I'm trying to find it in here. Whatever, the bunny moon. Now, I don't know what a moon rabbit is. I've never heard of that before. You can make him standing up, or you could make the moon rabbit laying down. And I thought because his eyes were closed. So, are you ready to see here is my moon, and here is the moon bunny. And then I gave her a bow, because I just thought that was cute. Here it is. Yep. And I'm going to make more of these bunnies. I just think this bunny is so cute, this sleeping little bunny, and then the moon. So this really only took me, to be fair, probably like 4 hours. So it was easy. It's just a ball, 2 little circles, and then the bunny consists of one, I've made this kind of thing before, like when I make the legs from the Friendly Red Fox, where you make one ear, then you make the other, you join them, you start crocheting around to make the head, and then you kind of shape it so the head's flat. Yeah, it's super cute. So I made this. Very excited. So I got to use the book. Now, in this description, again, I will link this to Amazon. In case you can't get to Michael's or Joann's or anywhere that sells the book, you can get this off Amazon. And I will put the price next to it. At the store, it was $18.95, but I want to say on Amazon it's like $16. Okay, so the other thing I made, so I'm loving this book. Put it down here. I have made things from this book before. I will link this book as well. I love these patterns. This is Kawaii Crochet by Melissa Bradley. And after making that this morning while I was watching church online, I made the banana. Yeah. Now I will show you my banana. I will say though, the banana pattern was a little confusing. Here is my banana. The colors that I used were some leftover from Bella Coco. The yellow came in one of her boxes. This is Bella Coco Confection DK, and the color, it's actually a lot softer. Maybe it's just a number, no color. Oh, Lemon Drops. And then this white is still left over from the Snow Yeti box that she had out in the very beginning, like a year ago. I used some of it. I've been using this white for a whole bunch of projects. I love this acrylic, this soft acrylic with the rounded strands with the tight weave. I just love them. So that's what I used to make this banana. Now this is the first banana I made, and unfortunately it's off-centered. Like his face should be more centered here, but unfortunately he's off-centered, so his face is not in this bigger area. Plus I really couldn't get the stitch count to line up for the peels, so I just made it up. Sure did. And that's why there's this bigger area here, because there's 3 stitches in between, and every time I'd come around I'd have an extra 2 stitches. So I thought, okay, well this will be where I put the face, but then I wasn't holding him very carefully and his face got off centered. But don't worry, I made another one. It's got a little tiny bit of brown. This is a Red Heart Super Saver brown in the colorway taupe. I like to use this when I'm making brown dolls. I love this color. So yeah, I was able to make this banana in less than an hour. So then I made another one, but that banana is lost in the house somewhere. Maddie claimed it. I wanted to try to make one more banana tonight before bed so I could have one in the prize bin, because I like to make these little Kawaiis and then put them in the prize bin. Last week, I didn't show you guys this, but I made the fortune cookie and I put that in the prize bin. If I have the picture, I'll insert it at the end of the video, because I did take a picture of it, but then I feel like I deleted it. But yeah, that's what I made this weekend. A bunny, a moon, and 2 bananas. And I tried to do the Snow Yeti, but I'm gonna have to look that up. In the description box below will be links to these 2 books. I cannot link the yarn because it's Bella Coco's yarn from the Crochet Society boxes. But you can buy past boxes if you're interested in the yarn. And I do believe on her website, the Crochet Society, I do believe she occasionally will sell yarn. Yeah, so a couple things I thought I would answer, because I've seen in questions in the comments, a couple of you have asked update on the crochet on my Hugs and Kisses blanket. Well, I've made 2 Hugs and Kisses blanket. I made one with some Karen cakes. I want to say I used about 4 or so, and that is on the back of my couch. It's a Neapolitan kind of one where it's a brown, a creamy color, and a pink. And I have that stretch. It's kind of a narrow blanket, but really long, so that if you're sitting on the couch, it can go in everybody's lap. And I know that I have it as a thumbnail of one of my other videos. Then I also made another Neapolitan Hugs and Kisses blanket, but I used Happy, Mandala Happy. I think it's Mandala Ombre Happy. And I gave that as a baby gift. So I don't have that, and I finished it up pretty nicely, and I believe I made an octopus to go with it. And yeah, so those are the 2 Hugs and Kisses blankets. I do recommend that pattern. I will look online. Mikey has a tutorial on YouTube for it, so I'll see about finding that and putting a link in the description box below. And what else do people ask? A lot of people wanted the pattern to this little blanket that I have made. Let me pull it out here. This is made, I made this with the leftover yarn from that blanket. And I completely ran out, but I was gonna use some more of this other Bella Coco yarn to add a few more rows to it. And I can write up a pattern for this stitch pattern. It's kind of a puff and window and half double crochet rows. And I just picked up any random colors. So you can make this as a scrap blanket with your own scrap yarn. That's what kind of like what I was thinking about when I did this. Is just as you finish with a worsted weight yarn and you want to take out your blanket and add another row with your leftover, you could. And as you can see, if I had more of a color, I made like a 3-row thing. And if I just had a little bit of that color, I just did a row of single crochet. You see that? Of the yellow and blue. So that's kind of how I decided. And if I had a mid amount, I did a row with a puff stitch or a row with the windows. So I can write up a pattern and then just show a tutorial on how I came up with the stitches. I want to say this is on a count of a chain of 122 or maybe 120 or maybe 121. I'll have to count it. So yeah, that is all I did this weekend. So yes, I did do 2 hugs and kisses. Yes, I'll write up a pattern and do a tutorial on this stitch. And I think this is just nice to keep going if you have similar yarn weight scraps. So if you're doing a DK and you have lots of DK yarn, I currently have, and you can't really see over here, all of my scraps divided by the size. So my bulky yarn goes in one drawer, my worsted weight goes in another, my DK goes in the other, and I don't have a lot of fingering weight, just usually those 3. And so that's a good way to use your scraps. Okay, that is all for this video, you guys. That was my crochet weekend. I'm starting, school's tomorrow, and there's 5 more Mondays left of my school year. Flynn, do you want to poke in your hand and say hi to everyone? Hi. Yep, so there's 5 more Mondays of this school year. Yay. Oh, and then another blanket. Somebody asked me, not another blanket, another video idea coming up is someone asked me what stitches was I going to use. That they bought some of this also. However, they were in Ohio and this cost them $6.99. It was only $4.99 in Wisconsin. So I have been coming up with these sample stitch patterns, and I will do a video that says stitches that work well with Bernat Forever Fleece Finer. I know that's what I'm going to call it because I actually have a video. It is my most popular video on my channel that says stitches that work well with Bernat Blanket Extra. And that was my husband's idea. He said, make that video. It's a nice short video and it has thousands of views. Isn't that shocking? So I thought, well, I'll do it again because this is kind of a unique, thicker yarn. So that is the other video coming out. Now, when will it get done? I don't know because I am still at school all next week. Maybe it'll be something I fiddle with and make on Friday. But that is it for this weekend. It was a beautiful weather weekend in Wisconsin. It was nice weather, extremely windy, but beautiful weather. So great. I'm hoping that next week will be nice as well so we don't have indoor recess. All right, thanks for watching and subscribing. Thanks for liking and sharing my videos. And until the next video, happy crafting. Bye.